Hello and welcome to Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains. I'm your host, Mike Bosley. Joining me in just a moment will be Deena Pace, the Executive Director of the Humane Society. But before we do, it's time to go to Mike's Pet Peeves. This is merely my opinion, not the opinion of anybody important. What I hate is when I'm on the internet trying to research something and I click on a story and I get like 2 paragraphs in and then it's like, click here for more. So you click here for more and you read about another 2 paragraphs, 18 ads, and then it says, click here for more. You end up going like 86 click here for mores only to find a sliver of a piece of information even barely related to the topic that I was supposed. I can't stand that. What I can't stand more than that is when people drop off pets that they found. It is so much easier if you just surrender your animal to the Humane Society. Deena, tell us why that is so important.
So, and actually we go through this quite a bit. So it's so important because if you're just honest with us, you're going to tell us the name of the pet, how old the pet is, tell us about the pet, and it's going to make the process from when it moves from the very start point to when it's available for adoption a lot faster. Otherwise, we have to hold it as a stray, we have to try and find an owner, and if it's got medical records, bring them with it.
Right.
Let us know, does it like kids? Does it get along with cats, dogs, whatever. Just be honest, and that animal benefits. And to be honest with you, you're really not fooling us. We're just not calling you out on it like we could.
Right.
Because it's all about the animal. We could call you out. Because when the animal clings to you, we know it's your animal.
Yeah.
You didn't just find that animal down the road.
No.
So, yeah, we're not as stupid as what people would like to think, but it's just easier for this animal. Because the first thing we do is we give them a name.
Right.
And they could be 5 years old, been called Joe all its life, and now we're calling it Hank. So you look at you like, who's Hank?
Right.
I
mean, that's got to make it hard for them, and so much easier.
It's hard enough for them coming in once they've been in a home. Let's at least give them the name that they've been called for however long you had them.
Right.
Well,
the Humane Society actually offers many other benefits other than just when people surrender their dogs. We have wonderful opportunities like the Spay and Neuter program.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So I always say love is in the air right now.
Yes, it is.
Springtime love is in the air. And you're going to have a lot of reproducing. Unfortunately, all too often we get the end results of that. But we have a grant thanks to the Arizona License Plate Grant. And so I can't promise you when your appointment comes around that grant will still be there. If it is, you're welcome to it. And we will automatically give it to you. But spay and neuter your pets. Not only does it stop a lot of medical problems, it stops a lot of them running and the strays. And like you mentioned last week or two, about the animals getting hit in the road. Because they're not smelling something in heat and going after it. They're going to stay home. They become a much better animal.
Much calmer as well.
Yes.
Now, as you just said, we spoke a week or 2 ago about animals getting hit. So when animals get hit, they come into the Humane Society. They have all kinds of different medical issues. How does the Humane Society, tell me about the fosters.
Okay, so we can't do what we do without fosters. Like right now, very sad case. We had a mama dog and 5 pups come in. The pups were between 2 and 3 months old, okay? The pups we separated, got adopted now. Mom turned out to be pregnant again when she came in as a stray. So she just gave birth to 7 more. Wow. So we would love to have a foster. Fosters to get these pregnant animals out in a safe, quiet, healthier than a shelter atmosphere. We supply everything. It's another form of volunteering. And again, we can't do it without our volunteers.
No, we can't. We always need volunteers, and we don't care what your particular skill is. We can find a way to utilize your personal skill and help the Humane Society. So for volunteer opportunities, please go to hswm.org. That's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you next week right here on Paw Prints on the Mountain. For Deena Pace, I'm Mike Bosley. See you next week.